starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo, trying to get him started again following the double play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Kluber is coming up on a nice milestone in his career. He's just a small handful of victories away from 100 in his time at the major league level. The 1-0. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And there's a base hit on the line. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, and he fouls this one off. Rizzo at second with 2 down. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana.
Danny Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. first offering on its way.
Oh, 1-0.
Here it comes. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0. Now a cut fastball, and this is over but low. It's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Rugnet Odor.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rugnet Odor. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. The next 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. Grounded up the first baseline. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Wilson Contreras, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled away. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Kluber's ready. Here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Settling in now, Corey Kluber. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Corey Kluber.
Now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batter.
Coming to the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Third inning, no score to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Choo tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. But ouch, that one hit him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Now in the box, Elvis Andrus. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, inside.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Set. Here's the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes, 0-2.
Oh.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Rangers leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in now, the power hitting second baseman Jason
The
Kipnis.
second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
No, sir.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So in now for Chicago, Yu Darvish, a textbook sack bunt situation here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Kluber pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A pause and the 0-2. Popped him up. Odor has a play. And that's the third out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana.
Danny Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
One and one. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2. is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here's the pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hayward.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Popped up. Kluber in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch on the way. Kluber gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The count now at 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there, 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Corey Kluber, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. In there, 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Yu Darvish comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
From the belt, kicks and deals. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's Bolton. I got to count 2-2.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. 2 on here with 1 man out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits. And, hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Ready once again, Javier Baez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lifted in the air out to left. Chu has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Oh, and Chu puts it right on the money. He's out at home plate. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. So coming to the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
Joey Gallo.
Here comes the first pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
The 3-0 is in there for strike one. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the sixth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. And there's ball 2 now. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low, 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Luke Farrell, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 60, Luke Farrell.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's 3-0 Chicago. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Robinson Chirinos.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Now the 0-1. A ball and a strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2.
2-2.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Matt Duffy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Matt Duffy.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Runners on first with one down. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
To the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers leave one. They trail in this one 3-0.
7th inning, correct.
Nick Goody gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
41, Nick Goody.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jason Kipnis.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Choo on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Victor Caratini will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
No one out with a runner at second. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. From the stretch.
Oh, inside.
And it's fouled away. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Runner at second, one away, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Here's the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. They lead it 3-0. Rowan Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Elvis Andrus.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And right into the shift, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count now, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Bryant is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Cody Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the power speed combination, Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, 1-1. 1 strike. Right.
Fouled off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Chopped at third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back to center fielder. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Hit hard up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Allen's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AV.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Luis Garcia answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. David Bodie will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And that's taken for strike 1. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Ryan Tepera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tepera, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Rougned Odor, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Just hung in there on that one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
0-2, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis ranging to his right. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that didn't take long. Comes in and gets the first batter he faces to hit into a game-ending double play. That's what you call efficiency, folks. Nice save.
4-0 the score tonight. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Yu Darvish is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rangers, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under.